Uh, Today, we're diving deep into a hot topic that's been stirring up quite a bit of discussion in political circles. The question of whether Kamala Harris should step up as the Democratic nominee for president in 2024. This is a significant issue with many layers. So let's unpack it together. To start, Democrats are facing a critical decision point. They need a candidate who can elevate the entire ticket and lead the party to victory, not someone who might drag it down to defeat. Now, if you think a week is a long time in politics, imagine 3 weeks. It can feel like an eternity. More than 3 weeks ago, Joe Biden's debate performance against Donald Trump raised serious concerns. This debate was intended to showcase Biden's readiness to take on Trump again, but it ended up highlighting something the Democratic leadership has likely known for a while. At 81, Biden might not have the mental sharpness, stamina, or command of the facts needed to win in November. Synth for president is an incredibly grueling endeavor. It's like running a marathon while every move you make is scrutinized under a public eye. Even for younger, fitter candidates like Barack Obama, it's a tough gig. And actually serving as president, that's an even more brutal challenge. Up until June 27, Biden had the near unanimous support of his party. The nation, while often critical of Biden's policies, didn't seriously argue that he shouldn't run again. After all, Democrats' policies on issues like abortion rights, workers' rights, and climate change are more popular than those of their opponents. Plus, the economy was doing surprisingly well, even managing to deliver the holy grail of a soft landing from inflation. But all of this rested on the belief that Biden, who beat Trump before, could do it again. The Democratic Party has never been an ideologically driven or even politically consistent organization. It's a coalition of diverse groups. Under FDR, it was the party of the white South urban immigrants in the North and coastal factory workers. Under Bill Clinton, it became a party of Rust Belt workers, urban elites, African Americans, and Southern liberals. A coalition that sustained him through 2 terms but couldn't carry his wife into the Oval Office. Biden, coming from Delaware, never had a strong national base. What helped him in 2020 was running against Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump, with party bosses quickly rallying behind him after Sanders dropped out. Since April 8, 2020, when Sanders ended his campaign, the Democratic Party has been united by one goal: keeping Trump out of the White House. But now Biden's performance in the debate has left many questioning if he can win again in 2024. Biden needs to recognize his achievements, thank the nation for his first term, and step aside to let someone else lead the fight in 2024. That someone should be Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is uniquely positioned to lead the Democrats to victory, not just in the presidential race, but also in crucial House and Senate races. He's been a strong advocate for key issues such as Medicare for all, restoring reproductive rights, securing voting rights, and taking bold action on climate change. Harris was an early backer of the Green New Deal and has consistently pushed for progressive policies that resonate with a wide base of voters. As Joe Biden's loyal vice president, Harris is the only person who can justifiably run on the administration's record of successes. She is the best person to defend Biden's legacy and the only potential candidate with a truly national reputation. Her tenure as vice president has given her the visibility and experience needed to take on Trump and the Republicans in the upcoming election. However, transitioning from Biden to Harris won't be without its challenges. Biden can't simply hand over his delegates. He would need to release them, plunging the party into uncharted waters. This process would be complicated, but it's a necessary step to ensure the Democratic Party's survival and success. Some argue for an open convention, but Harris's supporters see this as a tactic to undermine her candidacy. Most pledged delegates were chosen for their loyalty to Biden, so they may not represent the party's broader. According to Joan Walsh's interview with Harris, the vice president is ready to take on this challenge. Although she remains understandably reluctant, ignoring her candidacy would insult the Democrats' most faithful constituencies, including women and minorities. Harris does have her own set of challenges, but as political analyst Jeet here noted, none of them are as bad as the problem of Biden's age, which is dragging his re-election bid down to disastrous defeat. The centrist pundits and the party's donor base are starting to catch up to this reality, and down-ballot candidates are beginning to voice their concerns more openly. Nancy Pelosi has been quietly engaged initially through surrogates and now more openly. Even former President Obama, often seen as a political sphinx, has reportedly stirred himself to address this issue. Writing is on the wall. Joe Biden will have to face the facts. The longer this decision is delayed, the more the Democratic Party risks bleeding support, leading to despair, apathy, and ultimately electoral defeat. Elevating Harris now would be an electrifying move. It would deflate the Republicans' post-convention bounce, reinvigorate younger voters, and offer the media a fresh narrative. Instead of the tired story of two old men battling it out, we'd have a dynamic new leader at the forefront. The conversation would shift from Trump's lies and scandals to the exciting possibilities of a Harris presidency, including who she might choose as her vice president, a potential rocket boost for the Democratic ticket. Shakespeare said, "A ripeness is all." Biden needs to act before it's too late. He has the chance to be remembered as the man who saved his country and paved the way for a brighter future. Kamala Harris deserves her moment to shine, and we as a nation deserve a leader who can meet the challenges of today and tomorrow. So what do you think? Should Biden step aside for Harris? Can she lead the Democrats to victory in 2024? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the latest political news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.